Peace, beautiful people. Yes, I'm sweating. I just left out the gym, but while I was in the sauna, I was listening to this book called The Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. Y'all need to get that book. I'm not even kidding. The first couple chapters was like boom, boom, boom. So let me break it down to y'all. Y'all know our mind is very, 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 very powerful. They say if you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. But if you're at peace, you're living in the present. I want to say 75% of us, and I'm including myself, do not live in peace. We're always worried about something. We're always anxious about what is to come. We never have that moment of peace and gratitude, so we are in a position where our mind is all over the freaking place. If your mind is not sound, y'all. So anyway, the first part of the book was about this lady. She was a very well-rounded lady. Her and her husband was doing good. They had a couple kids. And one day, the police knocked on her door and was like, hey, your husband jumped off one of the tallest buildings and it was fatal. So from that moment there, she was having a lot of questions. She was not at peace with herself, and she immediately went into survival mode. And she was living into survival mode until she got sick. One sickness led to the other. Guys, when our mind is not clear and we're stressing out all the time, it is literally going to cause problems with your health. Yes, I am 37 years old and I have 10 people in my household, so I am stressed constantly. Good stress, bad stress, however you want to look at it. But I realize that if I don't nip this stress in the butt, I am going to have a lot of problems. And I ain't gonna lie, a couple weeks ago I got diagnosed with pre-diabetic. I'm like, oh no, baby, I already been down that road. I'm not finna let stress take me out. So I've been at the gym, I've been meditating more, I've been doing yoga, trying to calm my mind and stay in a peaceful state and stay present. When again, if you're focusing on the future or on the past, you're not present. Your mind is constantly in survival mode. I want to say 75% of us is living in survival mode, and our health has declined. Like, we're having diabetic issues, we're having mental health issues. We have to stop stressing, and I feel like it's a pre-designed plan for the elites, or whoever you want to call them, to have us stressed out, to have us eating horribly, to have us basically killing ourselves. So you guys really need to remember that our mind is powerful. Our mind creates our reality. So if we're in constant survival mode, constant stress, we're constantly creating that for our lives. So I don't care what religion y'all are in, what y'all practice, who your God is, that has nothing to do with me. I'm not on here to tell you about what you should and shouldn't be doing. But all I'm going to tell you guys is stop stressing. If it's something you cannot control, then give it to God and keep it moving. Stay present. Pray, meditate, do whatever you need to do to stay in gratitude, energy, and allowing yourself to feel peace and happiness and abundance, because life could be 10 times worse, y'all. It could be worse. There's people out here that is having a hard time. And if you're able to get up out the bed, move some limbs, take a deep breath, open your eyelids, you got something to be grateful for. So do this. Start a gratitude journal, manifestation journal. Start a journal, period. Write down your stressors. Give it to God. I ain't talking about calling your friend and reliving the story. Keep telling yourself the same story. If you're in a relationship, my man hit me, he did this, blah, 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 blah. No, stop telling that story. Start saying, God is good, I am grateful, and I'm going to get out this situation. And start saying what you want to do, what you want to live, how you want to live. How do you want your life to look like? Focus on what you want instead of what you don't want. And I'm just saying this because I get it, and it's powerful, and we must do better. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I love you. Peace.